What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. The Dallas Cowboys and their former players always have some issues. And again, I think the Cowboys are still one of the worst organizations in the history of sports, despite having too much clout. But I want to talk about this guy, Damian Wilson, guys. Damian Wilson is, a guy trying to make the NFL teams, the rosters. He is now signed with the Panthers. He was just on the Cowboys, and we already know the Cowboys have some legal issues going on currently with one of their cornerbacks. But he was dating this chick, Ryan Sokolowski. And, if I look at her, she looks like one of these, young Instagram model kind of chicks, IG models, OnlyFans models. I don't know if she's one of those, but she definitely has that look. And he got with her. They're in a relationship. Now, here's what I don't understand about these young guys. You guys are getting into relationships with these chicks that, in my honest opinion, for the long term, have nothing really in common with you. And that's a problem that a lot of successful young men have, or a lot of black men have that have promise. That promise is tied up into women that you're dealing with that don't have anything to do with what you're trying to do, are beneficial at all. They're just there for the ride. They're fun girls. Okay? You don't require them to do anything. You don't require them to achieve anything. It's just you there, she's there, booty clapping sounds, you're screwing, smoking weed, getting drunk, and that's it. Okay? And such is what happened to this young man. Now, he's still trying to get himself together in the NFL. And then, you got to make sure you really play very well. But when you're having issues with, these kind of clout chasing chicks, it never ends up good for the guy. All right. And so what happened is that she broke up with him. They got back together. And this is her side of the story. Basically, she's saying that he tried to kill her with a tire iron, destroyed her laptop when she went to go pick up her things. He showed up to her apartment in rage and all kind of other stuff. He's saying that all of this stuff is untrue, but he has been arrested in Frisco, Texas. Now, when he signed with the Panthers, they were unaware of these pending charges. And so what happens is that when you're trying to make a team and people don't really think that you're going to be good enough to really have a roster spot and you get arrested, you're really already on a short leash any goddamn way. You really are. Maybe you're put on the practice squad, but you're really on the short leash. So, and really what I think that this is about was the fact that he was cheating on her, because she called this out on social media, saying that he was cheating. Like, look at this picture right here. Sad music, cheating effing bastard. I hope you rot. This MFer been abusing so many females. Y'all blast his ass and him kicked off the NFL. He's scum. The most sick, twisted MFer I've ever come in contact with. Y'all be safe. He's not afraid to put his hands on females, harm your pets or belongings. He's a mental SF. Okay, so guys, let me just kind of talk to you about this stuff. I don't know if the stuff is true or not, but I'd like to say this. Okay, I'd like to say this, especially for black men, you younger guys out there, because I'm now officially getting hella old. I want to talk to you about your future. I want to talk to you about where you want to be. I want you to really write that down on a piece of paper. And then I want to know if Instagram models with tattoos is somewhere on your achievement list. I just want to know that. I want to know if hanging around people who can never relate to what it takes to be you is on your achievement list. Because if that's there, you're going to have problems. If you're going to deal with those kind of people, it needs to be at a very minimum. But see, when you're not really specific about what you're trying to do in life, you can allow these people into your life who do not need to be there. And when people are in your life that don't need to be there, it always becomes problematic. Either you go out there and come down to their level, or you're just crazy and you make mistakes, or they lie. Either way, it's a bad situation for you, especially when you're trying to get established and you're not. All right. How many times do you see black athletes going through this? You've worked so hard to get an NFL. You've worked so hard to get an opportunity. Then you get into the league, you get the opportunity, and then what do you do with it? Yeah, let's squander it away. Because I want to hang out with OnlyFans models that, I never could get in the first place, but I want to get with them now. So let me just do that, okay? Let me do that. Let me just go ahead on and just let it all go to waste. And this is the problematic issues that people are having, guys. Okay? You guys need to realize something. I know it sounds easier for me since I'm, 40 plus years old now, and my testosterone is not what it used to be. So I don't have the same biological urges. I mean, I still do, but not like I was when I was like 20. So that's not there anymore. Because I work all the time now, I have things to do. I don't have time to sit back and chase booty all day. But for you guys out there who are still in the conquering zone of, still getting chicks and dealing with a lot of women, one thing I'll tell you is two things are always going to be here: water and women. Okay? As long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, you'll get there. And a lot of black men have this kind of fear of missing out. It's kind of like that good investment. Bitcoin, invest now. Give me all your damn money, and then you go broke. Because you fear that you're going to miss out on something. You're not missing out on a lot of stuff. You're not. The only thing that you're missing out on is developing yourself. And when you're on your way to trying to achieve something, to do something, it takes sacrifice, right? You want to get good at something, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of developing. I'm not saying that you're supposed to be a priest, but what I'm saying is that if you're going to deal with some people, deal with people who have some of the same ambitions as you. And if your ambitions are too low, go get some new ambitions. Go get some new fucking ambitions so that you're not out there being stupid, being an idiot. That's what you want to see. And guys, like, you really need to take it seriously, because all somebody has to say is, this guy did this to me. It's not true. And let's say you're not that good at what you're supposed to be doing anyway, like this guy, who's not a great linebacker at all. Like, nobody says like Damian Wilson's one of the best linebackers in the NFL, says no one. So you're not that good, and you have these problems. Nobody can vouch for you. You're gone. Nobody can come to bat for you. Somebody wants to say, oh, he's clout chasing, he's a superstar, like they're doing with Deshaun Watson. They can't say it about you because you're average already. You're already not that good. Then you're out here getting into it with women that really don't need to be there. Like, there's nothing that she can do for you at all. She's there. I don't know why. And I get it. Guys with money, can do that. But bro, you're going to risk all your career, everything you worked for her. And that's all that matters. She could be mad, say anything. She's white, you're black. There you go. Guys don't listen. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I already put you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.